Destination Zero is a company-wide policy that we have to stand up, speak out, and take action when it comes to safety. The most important thing to me is to speak up, speak out. And a lot of times I think as new employees, it's kind of hard to stand up and speak out because you're new and you don't want to say a whole lot because you're not sure. So I think it's important to, stand up and ask questions. Same thing as speaking out.
Speaking out looks like just saying, hey, let's stop. Let's take a look at this. It's as simple as that. It could be shutting something completely down and saying, we're going out of service, we're stopping, if it's critical enough to need that type of attention.
I find that when communicating with my teammates, by making it a group decision and by staying professional and never pointing blame, it's the best way to communicate with others. It's not one person's fault that something happened. It could just be a chain of events. It's not to call one person out, just to identify the problem and keep everybody safe.
I think safety is the biggest part of our job. A lot of places I've worked before aren't like that. That was one of the first questions I asked when I interviewed was safety record, what's the safety culture, and I haven't been disappointed with it.
I actually appreciate it. I'm very grateful because I want to be the best I can be, and if I'm having a bad day or I've missed something, I've done something wrong, I want to know so I can put it right.
When you see something unsafe, there's only one way forward: speaking out to stop that behavior. Destination Zero lays the groundwork for your stop work authority. But from here, it's in each of your actions and voice to live it out. Speaking up about safety means each of us is a safety leader. It's your right, and it's your responsibility. The following scenarios are acted out by our own employees to show a variety of ways to intervene and how each action and word shapes the conversation when you see something unsafe. Before we watch the scenarios, let's review some tactics on how to use your voice to stop unsafe behavior. When you're witnessing unsafe behavior, establishing connection is an important part of your intervention. This creates a safe environment and blameless context for your colleague in question to respond. Open body language is critical. Asking questions, creating conversation, and offering solutions helps you keep the conversation to the point, while also finding out more about the other person's point of view. Using we instead of you creates a more open and effective discussion. Focus on your own thoughts and feelings, rather than what you want your colleague to do differently, so that they don't become defensive or argumentative. Gratitude goes a long way as well. A simple thank you allows people making the decision to own their behavior and correct it in the name of zero. The following scenarios are simulations filmed safely. We navigated each one so that no employee was exposed to any danger.
Hey Tony, you ready to go?
Yeah, I'm ready to go.
All right.
Hey, it's not safe that way.
We're just going right over to the hangar.
Yeah, but let's do things the right way and run in the cockpit instead.
It's just a short distance. I think it'll be fine.
Yeah, but I don't want you to get hurt though.
You're right, Tony. Let's do it the safe way. Thank you.
It's important to remember that as the person being called out, it might be hard to feel caught in the act of doing something unsafe. If you are ever being intervened on, just remember, we all have stop work authority at PHI. Each of us is empowered to stop an action or a condition which we feel is unsafe, and it's part of your job to listen to your peers.
We should probably not have this brief.
Yeah, where's Emma?
Hey Emma.
What?
Hey, can we take care of this brief real quick?
I'm charting.
Well, I have this wonderful opportunity for you to take a break from charting.
This chart is already late and I'm in trouble.
I know, but we got to get this done. We got to be all on the same page. It's important.
You're right.
I can help you get that charting done too.
Thank you.
All right, cool. Maintenance issues, none that I'm aware of. Any issues?
Keep in mind that a person doing something unsafe does not necessarily have bad intentions. Helping is at the center of this type of interaction, and there's always a good chance the person might not realize that they were performing a task unsafely, or not prioritizing tasks to stay safe in the future. By believing the best in each other and speaking out to help someone who's being unsafe, we are achieving zero together. Now, we're going to watch a scene to showcase some behaviors that should not be used when intervening in an unsafe situation.
Avery, what are you doing?
What? I'm almost done.
This is dumb. Don't call me when you need to go to the hospital.
These moments might be tense, so it's important to remember that, especially as the person intervening, you must remain calm. Lashing out only increases the danger of a situation by making your colleague feel defensive, upset, accused, or closed off. We all have the same goal of going home safe to our loved ones. So establishing common ground through your words and actions will resolve an unsafe situation quickly and effectively. We're not always going to be on the same page, and sometimes a simple stop or I don't feel safe is not going to be the end of the conversation. Even in these moments, remember, Destination Zero is underpinning your actions, and PHI will stand behind you even when a team member might not. Let's listen to a team conversation where speaking out is critical as a team looks out for one another.
Hey guys, I don't know what y'all are seeing, but I'm not digging this. This storm is rolling in deep.
We got 3 miles. There's a little bit of weather out to the south, but I mean, we're fine. We're good.
I don't know. I agree with Megan. I've been watching this thing for the last 5-10 minutes. Seems like it's getting thicker and closer as we go.
Yeah, and that thunder and lightning is way too close. I think we should call it quits.
You guys just sit back there. I'm PIC. Like, I'm gonna get us there. Don't you worry. I've been in much worse than this.
Yeah, how about we land in that parking lot right over there? I think we should be on the ground. We can regroup whenever we're down there. I just don't think it's a good idea to carry on.
I know that you're the pilot in charge, but this is a crew decision, and we need to be on the ground as soon as possible.
Guys, I've been flying for 15 years. This is nothing compared to what the weather could be. So just cool your jets. Let's get this flight done, and it'll be better for the base.
No, put us on the ground now. I want this to stop. We're going to the ground now.
All right, you guys are being real disrespectful, but fine, let's land.
Each of you is empowered to stop an action or a condition which you feel is unsafe. It doesn't matter if this is your first day at PHI or your 10,000. Exercise your authority to speak out. It's your professional and moral obligation, and it will save lives. It takes courage to speak out. And just as it is your job to stand up for what you believe in, it's your obligation to immediately stop unsafe behavior.
Come on, guys. Weather's coming in.
Okay, I'm in.
We gotta get going.
Hang tight, hang tight.
Yeah, weather's coming down. We gotta get moving.
We gotta do our checklist. Let's make sure we have everything. All right, we got our monitor. Vent. Got our vent. Got our medication. Pumps. Got our pumps. All right, what about our scene bag? Man, I don't see our scene bag. Okay, Avery, hang on a second. I'm gonna come out my seatbelt. I'm off comms.
Good call.
Okay, man, good thing we checked it. I left it up against the skid. All right, secure, ready on the left. Got the trauma bag. Ready, secure, right. Pre-flight checklist complete.
All right, yep, doors closed, crew secured, all bags verified. There it was. We would have really missed that. That would have been a black eye. Thanks for covering me.
Yeah, good job, guys. All right. Work together as a team.
All right, 100%. Let's go.
Our jobs are high pressure, where we have to make decisions quickly to save lives. Therefore, it's important to be present in these moments and make sure all tasks are completed safely. Help a colleague to act safely by being on their side. Encourage them to stay calm and do things safely. And always, always use your voice to take action.
Destination Zero to me is at any point, regardless of how long you've been with the company, you can stand up, speak out, take action on something you feel is unsafe without any repercussions.
From day one on the job, it's encouraged to speak up, say what you gotta say, and move on.
We all have families, friends, people that we care about, and we want to make it home to them at the end of the day.
We always have time to be safe. You have to take care of yourself and your crew members first. And, the patients are important. We want the best outcome for our patients. But if we don't make it home, patients aren't going to make it home either.
At PHI Health, we are absolute in our commitment to supporting you to stand up, speak out, and take action. By intervening when you see something unsafe, you are standing up to take responsibility for your actions and for the safety of yourself and others. Speaking out in order to bring attention to an unsafe condition, and taking action to stop and correct that unsafe condition. Destination Zero is at the core of every safety intervention you do, and at the heart of everything within the organization. Nothing is more important than each of us going home as we arrived, whole and safe at the end of each shift.